The world that might have been. Think the world as you know it was inevitable. Think again. What if centuries of European migration, the voyages, the colonies, the empires, simply never happened? No Columbus, no conquistadors, no settlers crossing the seas, just silence across the Atlantic. In this alternate timeline, the map of our planet and the story of humanity unfolds in a radically different way. European migration was one of history's greatest catalysts, for better or worse. It fueled global trade, spread ideas, and reshaped civilizations. But it also unleashed disease, conquest, and centuries of exploitation. So what happens if that catalyst is removed? Do indigenous cultures thrive untouched? Or do new conflicts rise to take Europe's place? This isn't just history. It's a thought experiment, one that reveals just how fragile our modern world really is. Across the Americas, powerful civilizations continue to flourish. The Aztec, the Maya, the Inca, unbroken by conquest or disease. In Africa, kingdoms like Mali, Benin, and Great Zimbabwe rise to even greater prominence, their wealth driven by innovation and trade, not the slave trade. In Asia, China's dynasties and Japan's shogunates turn inward, their influence spreading through commerce and culture, not colonization. A world where progress looks entirely different. The Americas remain a living mosaic of nations, alliances, rivalries, and cultural exchanges shaping two continents. Australia and New Zealand retain their Aboriginal and Maori heritage as dominant forces, rich with oral history and unique governance systems. And Africa? Free from colonial boundaries, it evolves into a patchwork of powerful states, defined by ancient borders, not artificial lines drawn in European capitals. The map we know today doesn't exist. In this alternate Earth, hundreds, maybe thousands of indigenous languages continue to thrive. Christianity, Islam, and other global faiths exist, but their reach is limited. Spiritual systems rooted in nature, ancestors, and balance remain dominant. Innovation takes a different path, guided by philosophies from across Africa, the Americas, and Asia. Science, medicine, and art evolve through local genius, not European paradigms. A world driven by many centers of thought, not one. Without colonies to exploit, Europe's wealth stagnates. The Industrial Revolution may never happen, or happens elsewhere. Trade networks flourish across Africa and Asia. The Americas develop their own forms of intercontinental commerce. Global power is shared, not concentrated, and the West, as we know it, never truly rises. Without colonialism, today's world is freer of racial hierarchies and inherited guilt. Global conflicts rooted in empire and resource extraction never occur. National identities evolve around culture, not conquest. And the story of humanity, the one we tell our children, is told through many voices, not just one dominant narrative. A world without European migration isn't a utopia. It's simply different. A world where progress takes new forms, where power moves in unfamiliar hands, where history itself reminds us the world we know was never inevitable. It was built choice by choice, voyage by voyage, century by century. And imagining what could have been might just help us understand what still could be. Subscribe for more alternate histories and thought experiments.